Like when I was at a theater company, if you showed up and you didn't know your lines, you showed up late too many times, I would fire you so fast and take your role and get great reviews.
That's brilliant, sir.
I was married, I'm divorced now from my ex-wife, but she was also a really good actress, so it was a female that messed up, boom, fired, she's in. So everybody was afraid of working for New Mercury Theater, but they all wanted to work for us because there was no bullies in the pool. But I was very used to being able to go up to an actor and say, goodbye. And so a lot of times on Buffy, I was thinking, you're fired. Oh, did I say it? I'm not producer right now. And so I never said it out loud, but I was thinking it all the time. But I mean, nothing against them, because really, if I had that much money and fame dumped on me when I was in my early 20s, I spent a lot of my early 20s in jail anyway, so I would have been horrible. So there's no judgment involved, but it was better to work with the Angel cast.
All right, Dr. Horrible, what you got?
I'm a big fan. I watch most of your stuff that isn't too inappropriate.
Wait a minute, right there. That was inappropriate. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
And I've always wondered, what was your favorite character to do?
Without exception, Spike. He was, see, Joss didn't realize what he was doing, but like I said before, he was very uncomfortable with the character being popular. So he wrote a series about outcasts and nerds and people that weren't popular in school. But, yeah, exactly, which is all of us, really. But without realizing it, he created me as the outcast of the outcasts. That I was the one that was so nerdy that even the nerds wouldn't talk to him. So he wrote a series that spoke to anyone that feels like an outcast, but he created me as the uber outcast without even realizing it. And I think to some extent that's why the character worked as well as it did.
Thanks.
Okay.
Next question?
So, I was wondering, how do you get into the role of being like the big badass, like Bart, like the guy in Capcom, sorry, brain fart. Barnabas, yeah. You know, where he's standing up there and just, you know, talking like normally with barbed wire in his arm. Or then you got Captain Hard, who's got 2 guns and a katana and swaggering everywhere.
Well, okay, this is the sick truth. I have to admit something. When you beat somebody up, it feels really good.
Why is that hard to admit? That's
because I'm a dad now, and I'm like, you know, I'm older, and I haven't hurt anybody in a long time, and I'm not that proud of stuff like that.
Dad's still young, sir. You never know.
But, I mean, the truth is, as a human animal, it just feels wonderful to dominate someone like that. It's not necessarily good, but it feels good. And so, really, you just have to let yourself not feel guilty about it and just enjoy hurting people. But, I mean, the key is to have fun. And it sounds sick. It sounds really sick, but that's the audience loves it. So.
Thank you.
Welcome, Ellen.
All right, next.
I hope this question makes sense, but throughout Buffy, I saw that you were really in love with her. And even without the soul and after the soul, you were still all in love with her. But after you went on the Angel and you got your body back and weren't a ghost anymore, you went with Harmony and, you know, something. And,
well, I went with Harmony on Buffy, too.
I know, but you didn't have a soul then. And I just kind of thought that was, sorry.
You can't blame him, man, because he doesn't have a soul.
No,
come on. That's not like it's the ultimate excuse.
I didn't mean it, man. I didn't have a soul.
I know.
I have a soul now!
I thought it was really out of character for Soul Spike, and I just wanted to know, how you viewed that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, because he got his heart broken by Buffy.
I know, but he's
And so he picked somebody that looked like Buffy that he could abuse.
I thought that way, actually.
Poor Harmony, man. There was this one shot when she was crying. She was like, this is so mean to me. I saw that shot, I was like, they're gonna hate me now.
Dude, poor Harmony, have you read the comics at all? Dude, she's come back with a vengeance.
No.
Like, epically. I'll show you the book. It's awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you. Alright. What is it, Indigo Lantern? Yeah,
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, so that was a major spoiler. And, so I know every actor has, like, major meltdowns, like, on stage that they have to work into something. Like, what was the one you remember most that you had to work with, or something that someone else did?
Oh.
She just asked you, remember the hardest time you cried?
That's the thing, man. Everybody writes these stories where actors are always losing their patience and screaming and stuff. But the truth is, we always get, dumped on ice water for 8 hours, and slapped in the face for 12 hours, and we don't lose our temper. And the whole crew goes, I don't know how you can stand that, man. Forget it. I've never lost my temper because I don't want to be the actor that I would have fired. But I have to really, I'm really trying to pull this out. No, I've never seen anybody lose it on the set. I've seen the crew lose it. I've seen directors lose it. I've seen producers lose it. I've seen everybody else lose it, but I never saw an actor lose it.
Did you ever, like, make a giant mistake, like, on the stage? Like, you forgot your line or something?
Okay, two biggest mistakes I've ever made. One was on stage, right? I was doing Misalliance, a Shaw play. And Rick Tudor is a major actor in Seattle, really good guy, standing out on the stage, delivering his dialogue. And I'm supposed to come and talk to him, and I go up. So I come down and talk to him, and I look at him like, save me, save me.
Yeah.
I just went up, and he just goes,
Dude, really?
you're on your own, brother. Young, oh yeah, because I was a young actor, and he's the older actor. He's like, you save yourself, bro. This is the ice. You skate.
That's horrible. They're supposed to, no, they train you acting 101. If the person messes a line, what? Are you, like, you can't just come up with something witty. They teach improv for a reason. That's horrible.
It was like you better dig yourself out of this hole or go back to wherever you were before you decide to be an actor, bro. This is the time. That was, oh my God, I'll never forget it. The other huge mistake I made was on the set of Buffy, right? And I had just become a regular on the show, and Sarah, when we were shooting, it was a sorority house scene, and there were all of these other people, like 50 other teenage people, staring at us, and Sarah's going, just you remember, this is my show, not yours, mine. It is not Spike's show, it is the Buffy show, not yours, mine. And I went like this. Not yet.
Wow, really? High five, sir. That was fantastic. By the way,
And all the teenagers went, and I can see Sarah like, I'm gonna get you. Oh my God.
then she came in with a wall and everything. Yeah.
I don't think I ever got out of that hole. So like for years I was like, it's called the Buffy show.
It's called Buffy. Please no more. Please no more. Alright, next.
This is a question kind of for actors. I read in an interview where you said when you made the move out to LA, you didn't have an agent or a manager or anything, like basically had your SAG card.
Or a clue.
Okay. I actually just came back from LA having experienced that, and I was wondering how you found the auditions for, and especially for Buffy, like how you made it there so that you could go on.
This is going to be really depressing. Okay.
Oh wow, what on?
I slept my way to the top. No. I had a friend from high school that went on to be one of the major casting directors in Los Angeles. His name was Robert Ulrich. And I've just known him forever. And he's always been very supportive of me. We hooked up when we were in New York. He was an actor and I was going to Juilliard, and kept the relationship going. So when I had a son, and I remember he was getting wiped off, he was all bloody, he was getting wiped off on the warming table. And they say that when a man sees his first child, his cognitive abilities like double. He starts thinking ahead. I'm sure the same is true with women, but they haven't done the test yet. But I experienced this change as a voice in my head going,
Go to Los Angeles. Whore yourself out. Make money. You are happy being poor. This little guy will not be.